Hello, welcome to my devlog for this game. This is gonna be an RPG game, and it has turn-based combat, and basically, it's gonna be like an RPG Maker game, but it's gonna be made in Go engine. I think this version is 4.5.3, I think, but Go updates are very regular, and luckily they're also very easy to transition into the next version. So right now I haven't updated the version because I'm lazy, but yeah, it's gonna be made in Godot and or Godot as people like to pronounce it. Uh, and yeah, I made for now. I've made a combat system, and all you do is you click, you pick what action you want to choose, and you click on who you want to use the action on. So you pick punch, you punch this guy. Now, after you move, it's their turn. Four people are gonna attack in this case. Now, if you do that again and kill this guy, only three people will be able to attack you. So now, for now, these skills don't do anything for now. But yeah, I've made a combat system for this RPG game. So how it works is basically these are nodes, and whenever they enter one of these, this guy will get assigned a boolean value of what they are, describing what they are, you know. So for example, this tank right here, this tank guy, if it enters this collision shape, which is the tile tank opponent collision shape, where is it? This tank will then get assigned the value of tank. This guy will be a tank now. And then opponent tank damage, which is the tile that it stepped on, will gain the value of whatever damage this guy deals. So this looks complicated, but I did this for a reason, and that reason is so that it doesn't matter what kind of like tile I put in here. This tile is gonna get the damage value of whatever enters it, and this thing is gonna get assigned whatever value this thing is, so that way I don't need to hard code everything onto like the character, the enemy itself. That way I can just copy paste the code basically. So yeah, but if it doesn't enter the tile, nothing's gonna happen. So I'm gonna punch this guy, and all four of these tiles, they're gonna attack, but because they don't have a damage value assigned to them, they're not gonna deal anything to the player. But the moment I like assign them to a tile, they're gonna get damage values, and they're gonna damage the player. And yeah, that's it. That's pretty much how it works. But for now, the problem here is right now, no, that's right now they're only damaging the player, if they're a tank. So basically, the same concept is true for the player. If this player enters this tile, this collision shape, they're gonna become a tank. They're gonna get assigned. You're gonna get assigned a boolean value of tank as true, and then yeah, they're gonna get damaged. So this is the initial HP, initial stamina, and this initial HP will be the tank HP if they enter the collision shape of the tank. And yeah, that's basically the idea of this, of how the combat works. And yeah, I made it more modularized, or or at least I tried to, to the best of my ability, make it more modularized so that you could just drag and drop whatever enemy I want to whatever tile. Soon enough, I'm gonna instantiate these enemies onto these tiles so that when you like encounter these enemies in like a patch of grass or something, like in Pokemon, they're just gonna appear. It's gonna be way easier when I separate them like this instead of hard coding them onto each node, you know. But yeah, all the damage calculation is like sent over to this global variable named combat, and there's a bunch of shit that it takes too much time to explain this, so I'm not going to. I feel like writing the documentation in text is going to be better. Also, I don't know why I have this. I feel like since this is just a script, I'm not gonna attach it to anything that's not necessary. What the helly? Do you actually need the... Oh no. Okay, so you actually need to specify the fact that it's a node. Alright, whatever. Yeah, that's it for my game dev log. I think the next step is make it so that the same thing is true for the players. So what I'm going to do next is I'm basically going to damage all 4 tiles and make a random number generator that generates a number, and they will damage only one of the tiles, one of the 4 tiles, based on what number it gets. And I'm going to make it so that the odds are increased the closer you are to the enemy. So like this one, you have like a 4 out of 10 chances of hitting this guy, maybe 2 out of 10 chances for both of these, so 2 out of 10, 2 out of 10, and then 2 out of 10 for this guy also. And yeah, that's it for now. Yeah, so I don't do much game devlogs. I don't know what else to say. That's it.